Welcome to PTCI Channel 2's coverage of the Oklahoma Class C 8-man football playoffs. We are once again at Bobcat Field in Tyrone, Oklahoma for a second-round matchup of ranked teams. The 8th-ranked 8-3 Paoli Pugs have made the 300-plus mile drive from east of I-35 in southern Oklahoma to take on the number 4-ranked and undefeated Tyrone Bobcats. Last week, the Bobcats opened their playoff run by defeating Granfield in a Mercy Rule rout 76-30. Paoli got here by defeating Medford 54-22. So tonight, we find out to see who moves on to the semifinals and one step closer to a state championship on the PTCI Roadshow. Both teams getting ready for the game. Tyrone on the sideline huddling up with their head coach Josh Bell. Pugs getting ready to run through their tunnel of their fans as we are just a couple of minutes away from kickoff.
PTCI is also broadcasting a game for later playback on Channel 2, your PTCI cable sports connection. So be sure and check that out. Check your local listings for game times. PTCI, thank you for being here. Also, see the Liberal Leader in Times is present tonight. It's about time for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen.
Tyrone will be kicking off to start the half. Handling the kicking duties for the Bobcats, number 17, Abraham Valdez. He's a 6'1", 242-pound junior. This is the second year in a row that the Bobcats have hosted first and second round games of the playoff. Looking to try to make their second straight trip to the semifinals. Or that last year they lost in the semifinals to Pond Creek Hunter
number 5, deep to receive
by a
Hunter Russell.
2-point conversion. Just an amazing comeback at the end of the game that converted 2 fourth downs. And we're ready for kickoff now. Here's the approach. Toe meets leather, and that one is going to be caught into the wind on the ground near the 10, up to the 15, the 20-yard line, just past it. He'll be brought down by Alex Landaverde, the 5'7", 155-pound junior. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pugs at the 21-yard line. Starting lineup for Tyrone on the defensive line, number 54, Addison Heitschmidt. He's a 6'3", 191-pound junior. As we mentioned, number 17, Abraham Valdez. Also at nose tackle, number 99, Jesus Valles. He is a 6'1", 242-pound junior. At linebacker, number 15, Jonathan Corrales, 5'8", 201-pound senior. Leads the team in tackles. Tight I formation for the Pugs. They'll turn, hand off the tailback to the left. He's through the initial hole, and he's going to be up near the 30-yard line. So he'll be about a yard short of the first down. So nice 9-yard gain on first down. So second down and short. Also starting at linebacker for the Bobcats, number 28, a 5'7", 170-pound junior, Noah Rodriguez. Pugs back at the line. Same formation. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to the left again. He's going to have the first down. Several Bobcats there to make the tackle.
Handoff goes up the middle of number 20.
But it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line, almost to the 35 now.
15, Jonathan Corrales.
In the defensive backfield, number 21, 5'8", 130-pound junior, Chance Duty. Number 11, Alex Torres. He's a 5'7", 125-pound junior. And at safety, number 29, Adrian Lopez, a 6', 145-pound senior. They'll hand off to the right. Jonathan Cross tackles him, ball on the ground, still loose. And not sure who got it. And the Bobcats have it. It's Noah Rodriguez falling on it right at the 35-yard line.
Number 28.
So the Bobcats will start their first offensive possession in plus territory with 11:02 still to play in the first quarter. The Bobcats will come to the line, shotgun formation. Brian Hawley, the quarterback, he's a 6'1", 170-pound senior. He'll take the snap, hand it off to Corrales. Corrales spins out of one tackle down the sideline, inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. So he muscles his way forward. Starters for the Bobcats on offense, as we mentioned, number 17, Abraham Valdez. Number 54, Addison Heitschmidt. Valdez is the center. Heitschmidt a guard. Also at guard on the other side, number 88, Brandon White. He's a 5'9", 177-pound junior. Motion, handoff to Antonio Pacheco, the wingback. He's got enough for a first down, still on his feet, busting through tackles all the way down to the 15-yard line for a first down. Antonio Pacheco is a 5'4", 135-pound junior, averaging 10.5 yards per carry, 12 touchdowns on the season, 928 yards rushing.
Ball spotted right at the 15.
Also, Noah Rodriguez that we mentioned earlier, he's one of the wideouts. And Hawley will fake the handoff. He'll go wide. He's at the 10, turns the corner, 5, touchdown! And the Bobcats strike first. So Brian Hawley scores from 15 yards out. That is his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. So empty backfield for Hawley. Corrales comes in motion, and we're going to have a penalty. False start on the Bobcats.
False start against the Bobcats. That'll move it back a little bit. We'll line up.
So they'll move them back 5.
88. Offense, number 88. Come on, Brady.
So they'll retry the 2-point conversion, but from the 8-yard line now. So Corrales will stay in the backfield with Hawley. Pacheco in motion. Hawley looks to his right, throws out into the flat. He's got it to Pacheco. He's short of the goal line, though. Fights forward, but can't quite get there. So with 10:05 left to play in the first quarter, it's Tyrone 6, Paoli 0.
Teeing it up once again to kick off for the Bobcats is number 17, Abraham Valdez. Back deep to receive for the Bugs, number 15, Connor Pitts. And number 5, Hunter Russell.
So Tyrone ready to kick off again. Valdez once again handling the kicking duties, kicking into the wind. Pretty stiff wind as well. Just a beautiful night as the temperature's still in the 70s. Less than a week from Thanksgiving. Breaks through up past the 30-yard line. Brought down there at about the 32. Chance Duty with the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Pugs there at the 32. Had some success running the ball, but of course that turnover, they punched it out. Tyrone was able to punch out the ball in that last drive and get the turnover.
Johnny, no, get low. Too much on first down.
Paoli so far in the game lined up in that tight I formation every play. Hand off to the tailback, just as they've done every play. He's going to be drugged down after he passes the 35 to the 36. Valdez, the nose tackle. First man to get his hands on it. Got a little help there, but that's still about a 4-yard gain on that play. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
Watch your football. Don't jump.
2nd down and 6 for the Bugs.
So Pugs back at the line of scrimmage. Tyrone bringing their linebackers up in those holes. Corrales gets a hold of him. Valdez still has a hold of him too. Looks like he's got enough for a first down as he enters Bobcat territory.
Your ball carrier.
Brought down at the 37-yard line.
First down yardage for The Pugs, stopped by Jonathan Corrales and Jesus Valles.
First and 10. Hand off to the fullback that time.
Bowers
and he gains a couple of yards.
Hit by 15.
To the 35, just inside of it.
The tackle was number 17. Abraham Valdez gains a couple. Second down and 8. Ball across midfield at the Bobcat 34.5-yard line.
So second down, 7 yards to go. Turn, hand to the tailback, right up the middle, and Corrales meets him in the hole.
By number 15.
Maybe a yard gain on that. Jonathan Corrales, as we mentioned, lead tackler on the team.
Down and 8 for the Pugs.
And just a career player for the Bobcats. Almost 200 tackles in his last 3 years with the Bobcats. Of course, couldn't get his stats from his freshman year, so he's well over that 200 because he was a two-way starter even as a freshman. So third down, long 5 to go. They'll pitch it out wide. Ball's bobbled. Tailback grabs it. He's going back the other direction, looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to get a big loss. Still fighting forward. He'll barely get it back into Bobcat territory at about the 38-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and long.
Number 28.
So just a terrible error there, as both of their drives have been stifled by just a bad play, a fumble on first down, and now that bad pitch back to the tailback. As he was trying to run wide, they'll punt. Tyrone plays in the safe. That ball's going through the end zone as the wind carries it. So with 7:23 left to play in the first quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 15-yard line.
3 in the first quarter. The Bobcats leading by a score of 6-0. We are on NFHS.com, division of Play On Sports. A lot of thanks to all of our sponsors for that, including Bobcats.com, Game On Graphics.
Come on, Abe, good step.
Bobcats at the line of scrimmage. They'll line 2 out wide to the right. Corrales in the backfield. Man in motion, handoff to Corrales, straight up the middle. He'll bust it out to the side, and he's not going to get much at all, maybe a yard. So it's going to be second down and 9 yards to go.
Senior, he's 170 pounds, 5'9". Number 6 also in on the tackle. Cash Gardner, the junior, he's 5'9", 130.
Bobcats back at the line of scrimmage. 2 backs to the right of Holly. He'll pitch it out to Pacheco. And he's dragged down after just a short gain. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
He gets up to about the original line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Manning is a 140-pound, 5'10" junior for Paoli.
Bobcats looking at 3rd and long, and they're deep in their own territory. Empty backfield. Pacheco will come in motion, hands it off to him, trying to get wide, waiting for his blockers, cuts up past the 30. Still on his feet, stays in bounds, finally knocked out of bounds near the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Just great effort by Pacheco there, especially just to stay in bounds after the initial tackle attempt. As I was right beside it, and he was less than an inch from stepping in out of bounds. There's a snap, direct snap to Holly, takes off, and he'll get about 3 or 4 on the play. Up to the 34, so second down, 6 yards to go.
Approximately 3 yards on the play. Bring up second down and 7, long 7. Ball resting at the 33. 5:41 in the first quarter.
Second down, 6 yards to go for the Bobcats. Shotgun formation. And no option. Holly's going to keep it. Cuts back up. No, he's at the 40. And he into Pug territory inside the 35-yard line. It's going to be another Bobcat first down at the 33-yard line of the Pugs.
Connor Pitts and number 5, Hunter Russell. Move those sticks once again, fellas. Another first down, Bobcats.
Empty backfield for Holly again. Pacheco in motion, and it's going to be another false start.
Play off. We do have flag on the play. Illegal motion against the Bobcats. It's a 5-yard penalty, so it'll bring it out to about the 37. Remain first down, 1st and 15 for the Bobcats at the 37.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Bobcats as they are moved back to the 38. There's a handoff to Pacheco, cuts it up inside, and he'll get back to the 35, but that's it. So it's going to be second down, about 12 yards to go.
Number 5, Hunter Russell.
Bobcats offense has really been stymied quite a bit. They have hit a couple of big plays that's helped them get their touchdown and first down, but had more plays that just went for a yard or two than anything so far. Empty backfield again. Holly rolls to his right, looking to throw. Throws to the sideline. Tried to get the ball to Adrian Lopez, but it looked like it was just a bit wide. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Bobcats. Carrasco in the backfield. He'll take the handoff from Holly. Trying to get wide as the fight's forward.
It's just past the line of scrimmage.
And he'll only gain about a yard or so on it. So it's going to be 4th down.
Hunter Russell. Like no gain on the play. Brings up 4th down and 12. 4th and 12.
So 4th and 12 for the Bobcats now.
Paoli's 35-yard line.
Let's see if they go for it, or Holly has been their punter also, so he may quick kick this as well. And
we have more flags on the play.
Looks like more flags. It's going to be a false start. Already the 3rd one called on the Bobcats tonight. That's going to make it 4th down and 17 yards to go as the ball is marked all the way back near the midfield stripe. And the Bobcats are just going to bring on their punt team. And this will be their first punt of the playoffs, as they didn't punt at all last week in their Week 1 victory over. And it will be Brian Holly back to punt. They'll bring a man in motion. Holly rugby styles it out to the side. That one gets caught in the wind, and it's not going to go anywhere. And that punt's going to be for about 2 yards. As Paoli will take over at their own 38-yard line with 3:25 left in the first quarter.
This possession at their own 36
yards.
I'll tell you about that Dodge City punt.
So ball at the 36-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. He'll bounce it outside through the defense up to the 40-yard line, to the Bobcat 39-yard line.
29, Adrian Lopez right at midfield.
Adrian Lopez
the 40 in Bobcat territory
with the tackle, so it'll be 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
3:07 and
the ball is marked just in Bobcat territory. Again, Paoli, quarterback fakes it. He'll roll out to his right, looking to pass, lets it go. He's got a man out there, but he's well covered, and that pass is too long, so incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
11 Lance was the intended receiver. It's over his head.
Alex Torres and also Adrian Lopez on the coverage.
Mike Smith comes off. Clancy checks in.
And different formation. They'll pitch it to the tailback out wide. He's going to be wrangled down. Looks like for a loss on the play. Back on the other side of the 40-yard line by Chance Duty and Noah Rodriguez. So good defense by the Bobcats there after a poor punt into the wind gave Paoli good field position. Back deep, Pacheco
receive for the Bobcats
as the Pugs are ready to punt.
For Paoli.
There's a snap and the kick. End over end, and that sucker's going to go through the end zone again as the wind's at her back.
Into the end zone, it'll come out to the 15. That's where
can't hardly not kick it through the end zone when it's like that. So with 2:05 left to play
in the first quarter,
it's Tyrone 6, Paoli 0. Shotgun formation, 2 backs to his left. They'll pitch it out to Pacheco out wide. He's up to the 20-yard line, breaks free from the tackler, and up to the 25-yard line. He'll be near the first down, and they'll say it is a first down.
Antonio Pacheco, your ball carrier, out near the first down.
It'll be just short of it. 2nd down in inches.
It'll be 2nd down and a long 2.5 yards.
Tight eye formation. Holly pitches it to Pacheco out wide. He's got the first down and finally knocked out of bounds, but not until he reaches the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
He's got enough to move those sticks. 1st down, Bobcats.
Tight eye formation again. He'll turn, hand it off to fullback. Corrales. Ball's on the ground though. And Corrales fumbled it, and it looks like Paola recovered in Bobcat territory, just inside the midfield stripe. So Paola gets their first turnover of the game with 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Of course, the Bobcats have owned the turnover margin. Coming into this game, it
by Jonathan Corrales.
It'll be a 30-7, and they are saying he's down on the ground, so it'll still be Bobcat ball. 2nd down, 5 yards to go, so big break for the Bobcats there. That could have been a tough place to let Paola take over. Empty backfield. Holly's going to take it on the run. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and driven back.
Also number 70, Crawford and Gardner. John Crawford, 6'2", 230-pound senior.
They'll mark him all the way back at the 38.
A play of 1 brings it 3rd down and 5.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Bobcats. Holly in the shotgun with Corrales to his right. He'll hand it off to him. He tries to cut it outside up to the 40. Falls forward to about the 38-yard line of the Pugs. So it's going to be 4th down again for the Bobcats. And after their last punt into the wind, I'm sure they're not going to punt.
And 2 for the Bobcats. Ball resting.
4th down, about 3 yards to go.
At the 38,
and that is the end of the first quarter with the Tyrone Bobcats leading the Paola Pugs 6-0.
We're all on our phones looking up the rules. They got it right, but it didn't feel right. It didn't
And we're ready for the start of the second quarter. Bobcats with the ball, 4th down, 4 yards to go from the Paoli 38-yard line. They'll line up in a tight I formation. And the pitch it wide to Pacheco. Pacheco at the 35.
Pitch goes to Pacheco.
Still on his feet, breaks the tackle. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, still inbounds. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Just an incredible run by Antonio Pacheco. Stayed in bounds.
"34-yard scamper for Pacheco. He's in the end zone. The Bobcats line up for the 2-point after.
Paoli rolls out. He's got a wide open receiver, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion by Adrian Lopez. So with 11:47 left to play in the first half, Tyrone now leads Paoli 14-0. Okay.
We got to stop. I don't know who was doing it. We got to
Okay.
Can you tell them upstairs, please?
I will.
Thank you.
Well, Valdez ready to kick off for the Bobcats. This time they'll have the ball at their back, and speaking of the wind, it blew the ball off the tee. Ball set again. Here's the approach and the kick by Valdez. And through the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Goes into the end zone and then some, about Tim's house.
I got to call this.
To come out to the 15-yard line. Hey, Shattuck leads Carnegie by a score of 24-0 if anybody cares. Number 2 Shattuck. Carnegie.
If anybody has a blowing a whistle, they'll clear out.
Laverne's leading Cyril 14-0.
Yeah, they're going to if they don't.
Hooker leads early in the first, 8-6 over Ringling.
Oh, 1st and 10 for the Pugs from the 15-yard line. Tie-dye formation again. They'll turn, hand off the ball on the ground as the handoff.
Like the ball was muffed and dropped on the ground.
So it'll be back at the 13-yard line. So bad start to this drive for Paoli.
Play brings up 2nd down and 12. Timberlake
2nd down, 12.
Right now, 8-6 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
Back at the line. They'll turn, hand off the tailback again. Bust through the first line, up past the 20, ball on the ground, and it's recovered again by Tyrone. This time, Alex Torres falls on it at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Tyrone. They're in plus territory with 11:08 left to play in this first half.
Bobcat ball 1st and 10 at the 22 of Paoli.
And we've got a flag on the field already.
I have a flag on the play before we can get the snap off.
I'm wondering if this is coming from the coaches over on the Paoli side. And just a sideline warning on Paoli.
So it's only a warning, sideline warning against Paoli.
Holly back. He'll hand it off to Corrales. Busts through. He's all the way to the 10-yard line before he's brought down. Just brought down by the shoelace, or he would have been in the end zone. Ball marked just outside the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 as the ball will be marked just outside the 10-yard line. And no, they'll say 1st and goal as they'll have them go ahead and lay down the sticks there. Snap, hand off to Corrales again. Busted outside to the 5. Barrels forward to the 2-yard line. And they'll mark him down there at the 3, so 2nd down and goal for the Bobcats.
And Norman also went
They
on
look to
tackle.
go up by 3
About
touchdowns.
5. Looks like it's inside the 5. Kind of hard to tell from here. Second and goal for the Bobcats. 10:34 left in the second.
Holly in the backfield by himself again. Pacheco will come in motion. There's the handoff. He'll try to go wide. He's going to be stopped in the backfield, and he'll be dropped behind the 5-yard line at the 6. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
30-pound Pug senior. Loss of 4 on the play. Ball at about the 7. 3rd down and goal.
Tie-dye formation. Holly rolls out to his right. He's going to run it. He's at the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. So Brian Holly scores his 2nd touchdown of the game, this time from 6 yards out, and the Bobcats are up by 3 touchdowns. Tyrone lines up for 2-point conversion. They'll split 2 to the left. Man in motion, handoff to Corrales, straight up the middle, untouched, into the end zone with 9:43 left to play in the half. It's Tyrone 22, Paoli 0.
Number 5 back deep to receive for the Pugs. That's Russell.
So Abraham
Also number
Valdez ready to
15,
kick off
Connor
again
Pitts.
for the Bobcats.
Abraham Valdez kicking off for the Bobcats.
Here's the approach and the kick. And that one's going through the end zone, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pugs at the 15-yard line. I formation again for the Pugs. Turn, handoff to the tailback, up the middle. He'll get a couple yards. And the kicker, also defensive end Abraham Valdez with the tackle there. Noah Rodriguez also in there to help.
And being finished off by the big man, number 15, Jonathan Corrales. Gain of a couple on the play brings up 2nd down and 8 now for Paoli.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll turn, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, trying to get outside. Grab from behind, fights forward, and he'll be close to the 1st down marker, maybe a yard short. And it'll be 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. So big play for the Pugs coming up here, as that was a nice gain, already trailing 22-0. They badly need a 1st down here just to keep the drive alive. There's Bobcats looking to see if they can bury these guys early in the game. Hand off to the tailback. Oh, he's going to be back. Jonathan Corrales busts through and tackles him in the backfield back at the 22-yard line. 2-yard loss on the play. Just a fantastic play by Corrales. It's going to be 4th down and about 3.5 yards to go. So big play here for Paoli, already trailing by 3 touchdowns. And Paoli will go for it. They're lined up, tie-dye formation. Turn, hand off to the tailback to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Going forward on 4th down. We'll see
as he gets to the 26, so it'll be a 1st and 10.
Just barely across the 25 to the 26-yard line, and that is enough to move the sticks. It will be 1st down, Paoli Pugs. Ball at their own 26.
Had a chain come loose on the yard marker, so they're fixing that up. All right, it's 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. He'll turn, hand it off to the tailback to the right. Cuts back inside, fights his way past the 30, and kind of nudges through the pile up to the 33. So good first down gain. And we've got a timeout on the field. 7:19 left to play in the first half. It's Tyrone 22.
Timeout by the Bobcats.
Paoli,
those of you on the
0.
row. So you get a pulled pork sandwich over there, a cheeseburger from the Booster Shack. Lots of good stuff to eat and drink over in the west end zone.
We're back out on the field after the timeout. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Hand off to the tailback again. He's up past the first down
Bauer
marker.
hands it off to Cunningham.
And up to the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Paoli from there.
Good enough.
You gotta win first down. Let's go.
Paoli strung together a pair of first downs here to help themselves out a little bit. They'll turn, hand to the tailback in, ball on the ground.
Hands it off to Cunningham. The ball hits the ground.
Looks like he did recover it back at the 35-yard line, so
pressure right there from number
trouble
99.
on the exchange for the 2nd or 3rd time of the game.
2nd down at 11 for Paoli.
2nd down, 12 yards to go. Back at the line of scrimmage now. And turn, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, lets the pass go down the sideline. He's got a man out there. Ball tipped and knocked to the ground.
Incomplete, good pressure there by number 29.
Defended well by Adrian Lopez.
I'm sorry, number
Ball did
13,
stay
Manning
off the ground for a little while.
Receiver.
Looked like the receiver might get it off of the
Adrian Lopez
off
doing
of the
an excellent
rebound
job to
bounce.
break that up. It'll be 3rd down now.
Fell in down the ground, so 3rd and 12 yards to go.
Ball right at there, 35.
Third down, 12 yards to go. Same tight-eye formation. They'll turn. Quarterback fakes it, hands it off to the running back. Kind of a Statue of Liberty play. He's got the first down. He's into the open field and finally brought down near the 20-yard line.
28. Cunningham.
Adrian Lopez and Alex Torres there for the tackle, but not till he got into Tyrone territory. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Just over 6 minutes left to play in this first half.
Hey, win it right here. Win first down.
There's a snap, hand off to the tailback again. Spins off the tackle, still going forward. And Corrales brings him down. And not till he's up to the 14-yard line. There is a flag on the field. Have to see what the call is.
Penalty on the play.
And an incidental face mask penalty, so that'll give him an extra 5 yards. And that's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to give him a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. As this is easily the deepest threat that the Pugs have had so far in the game. There's a snap, hand off to the tailback. He's inside the 5, still fighting forward and going to be pushed back and down now, but not till he reached the 4-yard line, so 2nd and goal from the 4.
Down inside the 5 and about the 4. 2nd down and goal for Paoli.
Ball's moved inside the 3-yard line. It's forward progress, about the 2.5. Second down and goal from there. Once again, turn, hand off to the tailback, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown as Paoli gets on the board.
A 4-yard scamper. Pay dirt for Paoli. They will line up and go for the 2-point after conversion here.
And Paoli comes in line for the 2-point conversion. And turn, hand it off to the tailback, trying to get wide, trying to get to the corner, and he's knocked out of.
You guys up
On this side. Like it will be short. So the 2-point
Yeah, short on the 2-point conversion, so with 4:53 left to play in the first quarter, it's Tyrone 22.
Bobcats lead 22.
Paoli received the kick, number 11, Alex Torres. And they'll kick it short for onside. And not sure what happened. Maybe the ball did not even go 10 yards, so Bobcats are going to have great field position.
Was touched before it went the 10 yards. So it'll be spotted inside Paola territory at the 37-yard line. First down, Bobcats.
First and 10 for the Bobcats at the 37-yard line. Holly in the backfield with Corrales. And in motion, they'll hand it off to Corrales, straight up the middle. He busted through. He's at the 10. Touchdown. One play touchdown drive from 37 yards out. Flag out in the field after the play.
Like we have a flag on the play.
Still something on there.
Personal foul against the Bobcats.
And the penalty is going to be called back as a blindside block was called. Corrales would have easily scored. There wasn't anybody that was going to catch him, so. But nevertheless, if you hit a blindside block anymore in today's football, you're going to get called for it. And so that touchdown comes back. They marked it off from where it was happened, so it's really just a 1st and 10 do-over. Holly has it. He'll roll out to his right. He's going to go ahead and run. And thrown out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
Side gets across the 30 before he's taken out of bounds by number 44, Crawford.
That'll be a 7-yard gain on first down. Second down, 3 yards to go.
Connor Crawford is a senior. He's 5'9", listed at 180 pounds. Ball is spotted at about the 30. Second down and 3 for the Bobcats.
A man in motion. Holly hands it off to Corrales. Busted outside, cuts back inside a tackler. And still on his feet, bust off 2 more tacklers. And finally brought down near the 20-yard line. Just a powerful run there. So he should have been brought down probably for a loss, all the way up to the 21 for a first down.
Go. Tell your guys, come in this way with a weak corner. Make sure they hear us blow, not back. There's a weak whistle. Hey, run. Come on, right there. You're on, right there.
Back at the line, Corrales, out to Pacheco, catches it up to the 15, and knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line, so that'll be enough for another first down.
Connor Pitts in on the tackle for Paoli.
And they'll mark it right at the 11, so we'll have to see if they think that's a first down or not. Looks like they're going to say it's short, so second down and inches to go. Pacheco in motion. They'll hand it off to him. Cuts it up inside the 10 and be brought down at about the 8-yard line. So it'll be first and goal for the Bobcats from there.
First and goal for the Bobcats.
Paoli runs to his right. He's going to take off now. He's at the 5 and close down to the end zone. He's at about the 1-yard line, knocked out of bounds. It'll be second and goal from there. Looks like they'll bring him back to about the 2-yard line.
Second down and goal from about the 3-yard line. 3:45 left in the half. Bobcats up 22-6.
So second goal from the 2-yard line. Corrales in the backfield with Holly. Hand off to Corrales. Makes a couple of cuts. He's into the end zone untouched. No, the Bobcats took a little more time after that penalty. That's same result, into the end zone for the touchdown.
Run, something like that, in for the Baker, the touchdown. Bobcats will line up and go for the 2-point after conversion.
Bobcats ready for the 2-point conversion. Holly in the shotgun. He's going to take off on the run, trying to get to that corner, and he does. It's good. So with 3:41 left to play in the first half, it's 32-6 for the Bobcats. Make that 30-6.
Number 15.
Valdez ready to tee it off again. Here's the approach and the kick. And that one's going to go through the end zone. First and 10 from the 15-yard line.
The ball will come out to the 15. Laverne Tigers leading Cyril by a score of 30-6.
First and 10. Same tie-dye formation. They'll turn, hand off to the tailback again. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
By number 28,
Noah Rodriguez on the tackle.
Number 99, Jesus Valles.
And also Jesus Valles came in and helped clean it up.
Like a little
big nose tackle.
Second down and 10 now for the Paoli Pugs.
And where they'll mark it, he'll actually be inside the 15 a little bit, so just a little bit of a loss. Still second and 10, what we'll call that. They'll overload to the right side of the formation. Pitch it and hand it off back the other way. Jonathan Corrales for another tackle in the backfield. Back at the 13-yard line as Jonathan Corrales just busted through there. Read that. Came into this game with 15.5 tackles for loss already on the season. And when you consider that the majority of Tyrone's games have been over at halftime, that's a pretty amazing stat. So third down, 12 yards to go. 2.5 minutes still left in the first half. Tyrone leading 30-6. And quarterback drops back to pass. He'll let it go over the middle. It's going to be intercepted.
At the 35.
Backed off at the 35 by Adrian Lopez. So another turnover for the Bobcats. And they're going to start in Paoli territory again. First and 10 with 2:11 left to play.
Ball goes over on the interception. First down, Bobcats.
Hey, you will like this.
Ball resting at the Pugs 34-yard line, 2:11 left in the first half.
We had a chance to do it
30-6.
before half. Like not even a minute into the next half, we were done. I was like,
Well, Holly in the shotgun with Corrales in the backfield with him. He'll drop back to pass, lets it go. Pacheco out there, off his fingertips.
In and out of the hands.
Incomplete, off the fingertips of Antonio Pacheco.
Pacheco
So it'll
was the
be
intended
second
receiver.
10.
Number 6, Cash. Cash Gardner with excellent pass defense for the Pugs. Gardner's 5'9", 130-pound junior with stripes aside with Pacheco.
Shotgun formation again, ball on the ground, handed off to Corrales. He'll bust it out to the side,
On a carry around
runs
this
over
side,
one
gets across
tackler.
the 30-yard line, tackled by 13.
And finally
Peyton
brought
Manning
down
at
near the
44,
30-yard
also on the
line.
tackle, Connor Crawford.
So it'll be third down, 5 yards to go.
Corrales gets to the 29. Third down and 4 for the Cats.
Now Pacheco in motion. Holly's going to keep it straight up the field. He's inside the 25, falls forward to the 20. So it's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. Clock just under 2 minutes left to play.
Bobcats. First and 10 from Paoli, 20.
Might have been a little older.
We've got a timeout on the field with 1:39 left to play in the first half. It's Tyrone 30, Paoli 6. Oh, out of the timeout, first and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball at the 20-yard line. Pacheco in motion, fakes the handoff from Holly, thrown outside. Might have been caught. No, it's dropped. They'll say incomplete pass to Lopez out there. Lopez looks like he took a little bit of a shot there as the play was defended well. Best that he didn't catch it anyways. It would have been about a 5-yard loss on the play. Minute 33 still to play.
Second down and 10 for the Bobcats.
Holly in the shotgun again. Pacheco in motion. They'll hand it off to him this time. He's up to the 15, the 10, still on his feet, and knocked out of bounds near the 5-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal for the Bobcats.
To the 6-yard line. Another
And they will mark him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal from there.
Antonio Pacheco, 14-yard gain, gets it up for first and goal. Inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line.
Corrales in the backfield with Holly. He'll hand it off to Corrales, straight up the middle. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. So Corrales with a 6-yard touchdown to put the Bobcats up by 30. And they're looking to add a couple more as they'll huddle up for the 2-point conversion.
Now for the 2-point after.
Holly in the backfield by himself. Pacheco comes in motion, fakes a handoff. Holly avoids the tackler and bowls his way into the end zone from the 1-yard line. So with 1:24 left to play in the half, it's Tyrone 38, Paoli 6. Now Valdez ready to kick off again for the Bobcats.
Received for the Bugs.
And there's the boot
Valdez with his
into the end zone. It'll be first and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Pugs.
brings it out to the 15, touchback. It'll be Paoli Pugs football at their own 15.
Paoli at the line. Same tie-dye formation they've been in all but one play. He'll hand it off to the tailback.
Cunningham.
He's up to about the 20-yard line.
Spread the left side.
Corrales was the first one to meet him. Several other Bobcats there to help out with the tackle. As they'll give him a forward progress up to the 21. So second down, 4 yards to go.
Gain 7. Brings up second down and 3.
And makes a couple of yards. Valles brings him down, though, after just actually 1 yard gain. So it's going to be third down. And we've got a timeout on the field. 45 seconds left in the half. It's Tyrone 38, Paoli 6.
And 4.
So out of the timeout, third down and 3 yards to go for the Pugs. Turn, hand off to the tailback, this time to the left.
Goes to Cunningham up the middle to this side.
He'll have enough for the first down as he's past the 25-yard line to the 26.
Rodriguez and 21, Chance Duty. He does get first down yardage. He gets out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. It'll be first and 10, Paoli Pugs right there.
Well, clock starts back up, under 40 seconds left to play in the half. Hand off the tailback again. Corrales with the tackle, just past the 30-yard line to about the 32. And we've got another timeout on the field. 25 seconds left to play in the half. It's Tyrone 38, Paoli 6. So out of the timeout, second down, 6 yards to go. Pugs with the ball at their own 32-yard line. They'll turn, hand it off to the tailback again. He's up past the 35. Up to about the 38-yard line.
Up the middle. Cunningham, your ball carrier.
And it will be enough for a first down. Pugs quickly to the line. They'll have to reset the chains. 21 seconds on the clock. There's a snap. Hand off to the tailback. Tries to get wide. Cuts back inside. He's past the midfield stripe. Still trying to fight forward, brought down there at about the 37-yard line. We've got another timeout on the field. 7.8 seconds left in the first half. Tyrone leads 38-6. Well, out of the timeout, both teams on the field now. 7.3 seconds on the clock. Same tie-dye formation for the Pugs. And they'll option it to the right. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to be stopped short. And that's going to be it for the half. So the Bobcats head to the half with a 38-6 lead over the Pugs.
6 in favor of the Bobcats.
And we are ready for the second half. Tyrone will be receiving, already leading 38-6. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so back deep for the Bobcats. Number 11, Alex Torres. The up men for him, Jonathan Corrales and Antonio Pacheco. It's the only kickoff from Paoli in the first half was an onside kick. This one's a roller all the way back to Torres, still on the ground, picks it up. He's at the 15, and that's where he's going to be dropped. So it'll be first and 10 for the Bobcats right at the 15-yard line.
Gardner, Cash Gardner, the tackler, 5'9", 130-pound junior.
Holly with an empty backfield again. Pacheco in motion. He'll hand it off to him. He's going to race outside, be met short of the first down. Spins out of a first tackle, but still brought down for a yard loss.
Number 5.
So it's going to be.
All that effort gets Pacheco a yard. It'll be second down and 9. Second down and 9 for the Bobcats.
Looks like he really just made it back line of scrimmage at the 14. That's where the yard marker is back at. So second down, 10 yards to go. Rodriguez in motion, hand off to Corrales. He's up to the 20, fights forward, still on his feet, and they'll call his forward progress stopped at the 22-yard line. Just a powerful run there, again by Corrales. Just not sure he's been tackled more than once tonight. Is just a hard guy to get down to the ground and just breaking tackles all night long.
Let's go, Abe. Let's go, Abe.
Well, they'll overload to the right side. Ollie takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Pacheco. Cuts up into the middle. Avoids one tackler. And he'll fall forward near the 25 as he fought forward those last couple yards. That's going to be close to the first down. They're going to have to look at that. They'll see. Referee steps into play. And they're going to measure. 10:32 on the clock. That'll give head coach Josh Bell a chance to talk to his quarterback, Brian Holly. In fact, the entire Tyrone offense will step to the side as they bring the chains out. And it is enough for a first down. The Bobcat drive will continue. They've really only been stopped once tonight, just one punt. Well, they did a good job slowing them down several times, but a couple big plays have helped them that way. Holly's going to keep it on an option. Cuts up the middle, still loose. And finally brought down, but not till he's in Paoli territory. At about the 37-yard line, so first and 10.
Brian Holly with a 14-yard scamper. Gets cross midfield into Paoli territory.
Shotgun formation again. Holly hands it off to Corrales. He avoids the first tackler, and he's going to be brought down, though, about at the line of scrimmage by a couple other pugs that came up behind. So, second down, 10 yards to go.
Norman and number 6, Gardner. Gain of 1, second down and 9. Ball is resting at the 38-yard line.
And we've got an official timeout. Their shoe came untied, so I'll give him an opportunity to tie that up. We're ready for play now.
And here we go.
They'll line up tight, I formation. Corrales, the fullback, Pacheco, the tailback, pitch it out wide to him. He makes a cut, still on his feet. He's met hard, still on his feet, though. But he makes it up to about the 32-yard line, so nice gain on the play. It'll bring up third down and about 5 yards to go.
Third down. Third down and 6 for the Bobcats.
Here we go, Bobcats! Here we go! Here we go, Bobcats! Here we go!
Pacheco in motion, fakes the handoff. Holly runs it straight up the field. He leads forward. He's got the first down. He makes it to the 27-yard line. So he gets the first down by about a yard.
First down, Bobcats.
They've run that jet sweep with Pacheco all night long and just fake it there, and Holly found an opening as the defense, following their keys on Pacheco, left that middle open. Pacheco in motion again. They'll hand it off this time, hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, but he's going to be dragged down back at the 30-yard line. So that's going to be a 3-yard loss. Second and 13 yards to go. That's what we're just talking about, is they're really keying on that jet sweep play.
Number 70, lots of pressure there. John Crawford, 6 foot.
Jonathan Corrales getting the play from head coach Josh Bell. Bobcats leading by 32 points, trying to head to their second straight semifinal matchup. Empty backfield. Paoli takes a snap. He'll roll out to his right. Lets the pass go towards the sideline. And pass to Lopez is knocked away by a Paoli defender over there. So it's going to be 4th down. There's still 3rd down. As the marker was already turned to 30, he tried to turn it over to the 4th, but
Now 13 for the Bobcats. Ball rest.
back to 3rd down and 13 to go.
Territory at the 30.
The winds tonight definitely a factor. As I mentioned, Bobcats punted earlier. Ball went about 3 yards. We've got about 20-mile-an-hour winds blowing into their face tonight. Paoli back to pass again. He's going to scramble out to his right. He's going to take over. He's got open field. He's at the 15, at the 10, and finally knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
First and goal from approximately the 8-yard line.
So overload to the left. They'll hand it off to Pacheco, back to his right, breaks a tackle. And he's going to be brought down back at the 10-yard line. Several Paoli defenders there to make the tackle. Looked like he broke through a tackle, but actually the defender kept a hold of his foot and didn't let him go, and several other players were there to help bring him down. So 2nd down and goal now from the 10-yard line. Ball spotted just inside the line. And a handoff to Corrales. He busts through. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Jonathan Corrales scores his 3rd touchdown of the night. Bobcats at the line for the 2-point conversion. Paoli in the shotgun, Pacheco in motion. He'll hand it off. Back to Chance Duty, going the other way on the reverse. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. So with 7:07 left to play in the 3rd quarter, it's Tyrone 44, Paoli 6. Valdez ready to kick off into the wind. That one gets caught up at about the 15, 20-yard line, catches it on the run, and he's going to be brought down at about the 30-yard line
About right there.
by Adrian Lopez. So Tyrone now leading by 40 points. Of course, we do have the 45-point mercy rule, so unless Paoli scores here, if Tyrone were to score again, that would be the ball game. Shotgun formation. We haven't seen this tonight from him. Drops back to pass. Throws it over the middle. That one's going to fall incomplete. Alex Torres was on the coverage, but the safety, Adrian Lopez, stepped right in front of that one. Break it up, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Also number 11, Alex Torres. 2nd down and 10 for Paoli.
Here's a snap. There's a handoff, little pitch forward. Breaks the first tackle, but Heitschmidt brings him down at the 34-yard line. So winds have picked up even more. It's right at the Pugs' back of their opportunity to throw the ball here. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. There's a snap. Finds a man on a slant pattern right over the middle. It's caught.
Gets him at about the 30 at the 40. Gets out across the
35-yard line or so. 1st and 10 in Bobcat territory.
Pond Creek Hunter has regained the lead. It's now Pond Creek Hunter 20, Southwest Covenant 14.
Well, 1st and 10 from about the 32-yard line. There's a snap. Quick pitch forward. Up to the 30. Brought down there to 29. It's Rodriguez on the tackle.
By number 28, Noah Rodriguez.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Here's a snap. Quick throw outside. He's open. Through his hands at the 15-yard line.
Out of his hands.
Incomplete, so that's going to make it third down and 7 yards to go.
We got lucky on that one. Right there.
Same shotgun formation. Josh back to pass again. Lets it go deep over the middle. It's going to be too deep as the wind got a hold of that one. So it's going to be fourth down, 7 yards to go.
4th and 7 for Paola Pugs. Just inside the Bobcat 30.
And me looking for that inside slant route that they hit earlier. No, quarterback's going to keep it. And near the first down, he does get it as he makes it all the way to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pugs.
Adrian Lopez. First down yardage for Paola. Ball resting right at the 20.
There's a snap, quick pitch forward, and it's fumbled. That'll be an incomplete pass. Even though it was a pitch, it was a pitch forward. So
number 2,
Matthew Clancy was there to make the tackle.
145-pound sophomore for the Bobcats, making the tackle. Now 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, 10 yards to go. There's a snap. It's off to the side. Clancy there. Ball on the ground. Clancy falls on it. And the Bobcats will take over at their own 35-yard line. 5.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
Number 2, Matt Clancy on the recovery. It'll be Bobcat ball right at the 36. First down, Bobcats.
Bobcats with the ball and a chance to end this one if they can get into the end zone. Hand off to Corrales. He's up to the midfield stripe at the 40, still fighting forward, up to the 38-yard line.
About the 38-yard line by number 5, Hunter Russell. So Jones in on a tackle, Brandon Jones, number 7.
So 2nd down and 3 yards to go for the Bobcats.
2nd down and 3 for the Bobcats inside Paola territory.
Man in motion across the formation. Holly takes it back the other way. Defense is there, though, to make the play, as he's going to be probably dropped for a yard loss or so there.
3rd and 3 for the Bobcats.
Third down and 3, 4.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. As I mentioned earlier, the Bobcats up by 40. Of course, the mercy rule is at 45, so one more touchdown and this one would be over. Shotgun formation, handoff to Corrales. He's going to be brought down for a loss back across the 40-yard line, or right at the 40. So it's going to be 4th down and about 5 yards to go.
Also, Brandon Jones in on the tackle. Ball spotted right at midfield. 4th and 5 for the Bobcats.
Oh, here we go, 4th down and a long 5. Shotgun formation. Ollie takes the snap. He'll roll out to right. He's going to take off, and he's going to get the first down. Oh, late hit out of bounds, it looked like. Or he might have still been in bounds, just barely, I guess. It'll be 1st and 10 at about the 32-yard line. Turn, handoff, ball loose on the ground, and Holly able to recover it.
Recovered by Brian Holly.
But a big loss on the play, but they do maintain possession of the ball.
A 10-yard loss.
As it's brought all the way back into Bobcat territory
11-yard
at
loss,
the
brings up second down and 21.
38-yard line.
For the Bobcats, ball now spotted at the Bobcats.
Second down, 21 yards to go. A little over 3 minutes left in this third quarter. They'll line up in a tight I formation. They'll pitch it out wide to Pacheco. He's up to the 40, breaks the tackle, up to the 35. So good gain on that second down. At least gives them a chance on third down, as they'll be about 3.5 yards short of the first down.
Shorted up a little bit. It's 3rd and 13 for the Bobcats.
Or 3rd and 13, I should say. I'm looking at the first down marker instead. The start marker. Quick throw out to Pacheco on the slant, and it's knocked out of his hands. It was an incomplete pass, so that's going to make it 4th down.
The line is 4th down now. 4th and 13 for the Bobcats. Ball resting at Paoli's 35. For those of you watching on the web, 2:28 left in the third. 2 minutes, 28 seconds in the third quarter. Bobcats at 46-6.
So here we go, 4th down, 13 yards to go. Bobcats overloaded to the right side. He'll pitch it out to Corrales. Corrales throws it deep. He's got a man out there, off the fingertips of Lopez. May have been tipped by the defender, as he was well covered on the play. Good thrown ball by Corrales, though. 2:22 left to play in the third quarter.
Go over on downs, too.
And the ball will go back to Paoli with the score 46-6. And we do have a timeout on the field. 2:22 left to play in the third quarter.
A timeout on the field.
Tyrone 46, Paola 6. So out of the timeout, 1st and 10 again. At their own 35 for the Pugs. Trailing Tyrone 46-6. Quick pass outside, it's caught. Up past the 45, the 35. Falls forward to about the 32-yard line in Bobcat territory. That'll be 1st and 10.
Number 11, Torres. They get enough for first down out to around the 30. And ball will be at the 32 of the Bobcats.
Shotgun again, snap. Quick throw again. Too high, it's intercepted by Chance Duty. He's up at the 40, still on his feet, still fighting forward, and will not be brought down till he's inside the Paola 30-yard line.
Gage Bauer.
Chance Duty led the
Another
team
speedster for the
with
Bobcats. Number 12
interceptions on the season had.
On the interception, first down, Bobcats.
Had 5 interceptions during the regular season. So 2:01 left to play. 1st and 10. Handoff to Pacheco, trying to get wide, cuts inside. He's at the 25, the 20, and finally brought down out of bounds at the 17-yard line. That's going to be near a first down.
Ball out across the 20.
As mentioned earlier, if the Bobcats score here, that's it. They will have reached that 45-point mercy rule level. So shotgun formation, Corrales to the right of Holly. Rodriguez in motion, handoff to Corrales behind him. He's up the 15, the 10, falls forward to about the 6-yard line. So it looks like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bobcats. As the Bobcats win this one, they're going to face the winner of the Pond Creek Hunter Southwest Covenant game. Holly with the run. He's inside the 5. He's going to be brought down right at the 5. They'll probably mark the ball just inside the 5-yard line. There's last year, Tyrone's first round matchup was with Southwest Covenant. They defeated them. And then Pond Creek Hunter was the team they met in Woodward in the state semifinals, and that epic battle that came down to a 2-point conversion. Just a fantastic ball game. Tyrone will line up, I formation. They'll turn, hand it off to Corrals. He busts through, and he's into the end zone, and the Bobcats have won. That's it, as the Tyrone Bobcats have defeated the Paoli Pugs 52-6, and it will advance to the state semifinal for the 2nd straight season. We thank you for joining us on the PTCI Roadshow, and we hope you'll show up next week for more playoff action. Good night from Bobcat Field in Tyrone, Oklahoma.